Item number 8.
Item 8, proclamation recognizing the retirement of Trudi Hesch from the IT department. Mark Waller, Chair, Board of County Commissioners.
Come on down, Trudi. I think they're going to be happy to see you go. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. All right, I move the following proclamation. It's the proclamation recognizing the retirement of Trudi Hesch from the IT department. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado regretfully acknowledges the retirement of Trudi Hesch after 31 years serving in the Department of Information Technology. And whereas Ms. Hesch was hired February 1st, 1988 and became the first employee of a new position in the Maintenance Dispatch Center as the county's first centralized technology issue reporting, and whereas Ms. Hesch helped establish the county's first help desk, training staff in customer service to meet the technical needs of county offices and departments, to include the county's adoption and implementation of the Nortel PBX telephone system. She became the subject matter expert on the Nortel PBX telephone system and became the voice of the county on mainline recordings, trained numerous employees, and came full circle in leading the decommissioning of the Nortel system in 2018. Whereas Ms. Hesch earned her project management professional certificate in 2010 and was handpicked to handle special construction and relocation projects with information technology impacts to include fiber and CenturyLink circuit connectivity during the relocation of county offices to the Citizen Services Center in Centennial Hall, the county office building, now the sheriff's office, the sheriff's training office, the coroner's building, the Department of Human Services, and Office of Emergency Management. And whereas in 2012 and 2013, Ms. Hesch supported the Waldo Canyon and Black Forest fires, configuring the call centers for the OEM and Public Information Office, executed the delivery network connectivity and support for county entities, and whereas in 2018, she managed and launched a software as a service project called Citizen Connect, which allows citizens to report issues found in parks and on roads. And whereas to date, Ms. Hesch has volunteered at various El Paso County events to include her favorite, the Demolition Derby at the El Paso County Fair. That's my favorite too. And whereas Ms. Hesch's knowledge and service has contributed greatly to the ongoing success of the Information Technology Department, and her expertise, commitment, experience, and resourcefulness will be greatly missed by everyone in the Information Technology Department. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of El Paso County, Colorado hereby proclaims its gratitude to Trudi Hesch for 31 years of dedicated service. And it's done this 5th day of February, 2019, Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's signed by the Board of County Commissioners, Mark Waller, Chair, Lojinos Gonzalez, Jr., Vice Chair, Stan Vanderwerf, Holly Williams, and Cammie Bremer, members. And it's attested to by our clerk and recorder, Chuck Browerman.
Second.
All right, Mr. Eckhart, you have the floor.
Jeff Eckhart with the IT department, and I'm honored to be the first to recognize the career accomplishments and the record of service for IT Senior Project Manager Trudi Hesch. In my view, Trudi's greatest attribute is her ability to empathize with you, the IT user, and your technology situation. She's equally comfortable talking to an elected official as she is with a maintenance worker or a deputy at the jail, and so very skilled at understanding the problem each is having from their own unique personality and perspective. Trudi designed, organized, and implemented the county's first IT help desk. Many of the processes in use on our help desk today were originally put in place by Trudi. Trudi understood that IT's success is tied to the success of the offices and departments we support, long before the buzzwords user experience or customer service were used in the context of IT service delivery. The IT department is losing a really big personality when Trudi walks out the door today. The enthusiasm, excitement, hope, and confidence Trudi displayed in her time at the county is a great example to us all. Finally, my personal mantra is to leave this place better than I found it. The county was here long before I got here and will likely be here long after I'm gone. But my hope is that I can use my talents to leave the county better than I found it. And today I can say with unwavering confidence that Trudi Hesch is leaving El Paso County better than she found it.
Thank you.
All right, would anybody else in the audience like to roast Trudi here? We'd love to hear. Everybody but the guy in the Vikings shirt, he's not allowed to speak. So that's everybody else, though. Anybody else is allowed to speak. Please state your name, sign in, and you may begin.
Good morning. I'm LD Dinas, the IT PMO manager. Over the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity and pleasure to work with Trudi. It has been a fun ride. Trudi has taught me and many others how to stand up for what you believe in and go for it. She has been so supportive and has been a mentor to me, even though I was her boss. And Trudi is one of those people that you want to work with because she is charismatic, audacious, and has the strongest core values in customer service that I've ever seen. She has paved the way for women here. From the many war stories that she has shared with me from World War II, she has endeavored and conquered a lot in the past 31 years. And we are at a loss today, but I am very happy that we are celebrating Trudi's amazing career, and the PMO wishes her all the best. Thank you to her family, and thank you, Trudi. Thank you.
Next.
Trudi.
If
Trudi
you could
Hesch, what
please
can I
state your
say?
name.
Chuck Short at County IT.
Thank you.
What can I say? You're bashful. Total wallflower. Nobody notices when you enter the room. I can't even begin to sum up everything that we've done and that we've worked together on. It's been enormous. So I'm a little choked up. But no crying loud in IT, I know. Suck it up. I can't say enough to say how thankful I am to have worked with you all these years. Been over 30 years. We've worked on together many, many projects. And I think they've all been successful. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. I thank your family for sharing you with us. And we've kind of shared in their lives a little bit too. And it's been a blast. And again, I can't even begin to say enough. But thank you. I wish you the best in everything that you do from here on out. I'm sure you'll be successful and have a great time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jessica Caesar, IT. I just want to say thank you, Trudi. You taught IT how to be human. I don't know if you guys on the board know, but we like to walk fast and keep our eyes down and pretend like we don't see the other person on the other side of the hall. Trudi changed that for a lot of us. She reminded us why we're here. We're here to serve you all and the customers. And she has a really awesome clinical lack of filters sometimes that we just really appreciate, and I'm going to miss her. She's really taught us a lot and brought a lot to the team, so thank you, Trudi.
Thank you.
Would anybody else like to speak? Guy in the Viking shirt, you can speak if you'd like. I'm just kidding before.
Don't let him speak. Don't let him. Good morning, Commissioners. Kelly Mandel, I'm the IT Customer Support Manager. I've been working with Trudi for the last 21 years in IT and 8 years before that in the Sheriff's Office, so I'm right on her heels of 30 years here. First, thank you for letting us publicly acknowledge her service to this community, to the customers inside IT and across the county. Following in her footsteps also in the help desk, which we now call customer support, Trudi's done a tremendous amount of foundational work that I'm using to continue to change IT and the customer support service that we provide. When I first took over in that position about a year ago, I looked at some of the documentation that's been done as far as process and just volumes of information that Trudi has put together over the years to set me up for success. If you look at the technology that we used 30 years ago, flip cell phones, Palm Pilots, pagers, and now we have smartphones, and Trudi's had her hands in all of that. any huge project in the county over the last 30 years that had anything to do with IT, Trudi was a part of that. So as a citizen of El Paso County for my life, I'm a native of El Paso County, thank you for that. And as a coworker and a manager, thanks for all that you've done over the years. We really are where we are today largely because of you. So we appreciate you. Thanks to your family, right? I've seen all the days that Trudi's been into work early and has left late. And I'm sure that when she was at home, she was thinking about IT, right? Making sacrifice, not spending time with your family and thinking about us. So we appreciate that. Thanks to your family for supporting you this 30 years as well. So.
Thank you, Kelly.
Would anybody else like to speak? Please come on down, state your name, and then you may begin.
Hi, I'm Julie Aguilera, and I wanted to say thank you for calling this meeting today because it's all about Trudi. Everybody knows it's all about Trudi. So I was former county IT. They separated us because they saw our friendship was way too huge or some reason like that. Got heartbroken, left county IT.
And now
which
I'm
is
retiring.
Yeah, she's retiring, but I just really can't say enough. I mean, she's taught me how to conduct myself professionally and personally, and I love her to pieces, and it's amazing. You should ask her how many birthday lunches she got out of the years when it wasn't her birthday, because every day is her birthday, and I don't know, I just love you. I'm gonna
Thank you.
see you always, so thanks for everything you've done. Yeah, county's gonna be really sad that she's gone, for sure.
Jennifer Irvin, El Paso County Engineer, and I wanted to speak on behalf of Department of Public Works. For a long time, I thought Trudi actually worked for DOT, or Department of Public Works as we're known now, because she was actually out at our office, I think more often than she was down at IT. So she has worked, and this is one area that's not mentioned in the resolution, but she has worked a ton out at our office to do a lot of good things in regards to IT. So I just wanted to thank her for all her hard work. She also comes out to our office and tells us about the roads in eastern El Paso County, so she's our eyes and ears. So I know that she won't stop that. So thank you, Trudi, for all that you have done in support of us, in support of the county, and also in support of the citizens. You truly have left El Paso County a better place just for being here. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Joel?
Joel Cabellin, Public Information. I really don't have anything to say to Trudi, but I need help with my phone. Can one of you? No. No, Trudi, PIO over the years always has projects, and most of those projects involve IT in some form or fashion. And Trudi has been in many of those meetings, has guided us, has asked the good questions, has brought us answers to our questions. So it's just been really good that she's been around to help us, help ourselves, and her and the rest of the staff from IT have always been great for us. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Julie Crow, Department of Human Services Executive Director, and I also just want to thank Trudi on the behalf of the Department of Human Services. You've supported many of our projects and allowed us to be more innovative with IT, so thank you for all you've done to help the Department of Human Services.
Thank you so much, Julie. Oh, wow. I'm so honored.
Well, Trudi, I've worked with her for 17 years now.
Please state your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sherry Cassidy, CFO.
Thank
I
you.
forgot. Yeah, I've worked with Trudi since I started here 17 years ago, and she was always one that, you know, when a project started, you signed off on the project. She made sure you kept in line with it, kept on goal, and it's really been great working with her. So I'll miss you.
Thank you, Sherry.
All right, would anybody else like to say anything
I
If
would,
not-
Commissioner.
Oh, yep, go right ahead.
Nicholas Sapp, Deputy County Administrator. Trudy, your contributions have been significant to IT. I know you've always most people in IT may not realize, but from the outside, you have been viewed very much as the stronghold and the backbone of IT. And I know you've weathered lots of storms over there, and you have contributed to so many projects. And I want to thank you for always being the person that, when I wasn't quite sure exactly what was going on with something, I would call Trudy, and she absolutely gives it to you exactly how it is and tells you exactly what's going on. And that honesty has been so greatly appreciated. And here at El Paso County, we're really going to miss your humor, your tenacity, I did hear about the birthday lunches that Trudy said, it's my birthday, and people bring stuff in. It really wasn't her birthday. It's like her third one of the year.
That's awesome. I'm going to start doing that myself. That's
And
incredible.
your dedication is really unparalleled, and thank you so much for everything you have done for IT. And I was just wondering if I needed a new voicemail recorded, if you would still be willing to put that on my phone. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anyone else, please come on down.
My name is Patty Bennett, and I work for the IT office. Trudy and I have worked together for 21, 22 years. I left the county, came back, and we've been back for 18 years in my case. I've worked with Trudy off and on, directly, indirectly. You cannot know the contribution. You cannot appreciate the contribution that she has given. Her honesty, her enthusiasm. She makes working at IT fun. She holds us accountable, and she fights for each end user in the county. She fights on their behalf, not, I don't want to say not on IT's behalf, but she looks out for the end user. She wants to make sure that they get what they need from IT. We are going to miss Trudy tremendously, and she is going to leave a big hole in this county. We just appreciate you, Trudy, and we're going to miss you terribly. Thank you. And we would just like to give you a token of our appreciation.
Thank you so much.
And we would like to invite people to the social hour today at IT at 1:30. Please come over and join and celebrate Trudy some more. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? Well, all right, Trudy, we'll give you some rebuttal here, and then we'll bring it up to the board for some discussion.
All righty. I'm humbled and I'm honored. El Paso County has been very good to me. I loved working in IT. I started at 25 years old. I raised my family here. I was given so much opportunity, so much to learn. And these people really did allow me to be me with my quirky personality and my very high ethics and hard work that skills that I was taught when I was a child. I'm going to miss a lot of people. I truly enjoyed doing what I did, trying to make the county a better place. I do have a soapbox. I stand up for all Paso County employees, and I've always tried to take the geeky IT language and break it down so that I can understand, so I can pass that on to whoever I was working with. So I just want to say thank you. I hope that there's intern programs for project management, for anything IT, to bring the young people, give them a place to start, have them build up. But I can't say enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll bring it up here for some discussion. Anybody like to kick this off? Commissioner Vanderwerf?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Trudy, thank you very much. Nearly 30 years of service to the county. That's really fantastic. And I noted something that was said through the course of the conversation here, that you're a project management professional, PMP certified. A lot of people don't know what that is, but that is a professional society that certifies people to run projects and run programs. If I knew nothing else about you, having that certification means to me that you, over your time in the county, you were running project after project after project, hundreds of them probably, and just getting them done and delivering capability and services for the citizens of El Paso County, but also for the employees of the county. That's what PMP professionals do. So I just thought that was really, really interesting. I love this demolition derby thing. You probably are quiet and reserved or whatever. I don't know, maybe not
very
so.
much so.
Maybe not so.
Very much so.
But you get all those aggressions out at the demolition derby, right? And Citizen Connect, that's the kinds of tools that we need in today's world. And the fact that you worked on that and helped make it happen in the county, that's also outstanding. Now, I heard somebody use the word audacious. So, I had to look that up and find out what that means. You guys ready? So the first one, I think, makes total sense. A bold risk taker. Is that you?
Yes.
I think, yeah.
No, is it?
No, not you. The second one is the secondary meaning, and I just don't know if this relates to you. Doesn't listen to authority.
I challenge.
You challenge. There you go. All right. Well, I just want to thank you very much for your service to the county, as witnessed by all the people that are here to see you off to bigger and better things. It's clear that you're loved by the people of the county here. You must have done some great work for so many over the years, and you can see that by having the people here in the audience. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you.
Commissioner Williams.
I remember Trudi from my days as public trustee. So I haven't had any experience with her in the past, month and a half, but I know that you were greatly appreciated and always willing to step forward and help when I called. Sometimes we call with really interesting questions. So thank you, and I hope that whatever you do next, you'll enjoy. So
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Commissioner Brimmer.
Trudi, I'm only sorry I did not have the opportunity to work with you, but there's a joke in here somewhere about having worked with generations now of commissioners. So I am very grateful. There is no doubt that while I didn't get to work with you, there's no doubt I will be working with your legacy and with the tools and the structures that you've put in place, and I am very grateful for that.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Trudi, thank you for all the great things you've done for us. It's clear that you're well loved, and I appreciate everything. Great that I was able to highlight one of your accomplishments there with the Citizen Connect app. And so everybody knows I love IT because I use IT a lot. Oh, and I will give you my first. I think my first call in was within the first month of being elected. I called in. I was like, hey, I think the battery in my mouse isn't working, is out. I need that replaced. And of course they said, well, there's a recharger right next to your computer. I was like, oh, is that what that is? And it's like, I plugged it in, and then 5 minutes later I get this email. It's like, issue closed. So I love the fact that you guys love to get that credit for the issue. So that was my introduction to IT and getting the computer set up. And you guys do a great job. I love you guys because you guys are always keeping me out of trouble. So thanks.
Thank you.
And Commissioner Gonzalez, I actually thought your first call was you were having a problem with your cell phone when it didn't give a dial tone. I thought that was your first call. Trudi, there's a lot of stuff to unpack here, not the least of which is the participating in the demolition derby. That's also my favorite thing as a county official and as a resident of eastern El Paso County. I completely dig getting to go to the demolition derby as well. I'm happy for you that you get to retire, But I got to tell you, there's a lot of stuff that makes me nervous here, because when everybody talks about the one person in the IT department that considers the end user, it makes me a little nervous what's going to happen in the future here, because I am one of those end users. And I'm thankful to this point that my favorite website has not been blocked, chicagobears.com. So that's probably going to happen after this meeting's over. I won't be able to go to that website anymore. But I'm, I think one of the challenges with IT is engaging in that customer service while at the same time protecting that IT infrastructure. And sometimes I think we do go a little bit too far in the protection arena and then make the use a little too more difficult. And so I'm incredibly thankful that we've had somebody out there looking for the end user, while at the same time understanding and recognizing that, if our IT capabilities are breached in some way, it could end up costing us millions and millions and millions of dollars. I mean, Jeff, we talked significantly about that as it happened with the Colorado Department of Transportation over the last year. What did that end up costing them? Something, $20 million? $20 million, and that's certainly a hit that we can't take in El Paso County. And so, while we're recognizing Trudi today, I do want to put out the thanks to the entire department for being able to engage in the right kind of security that we need, while at the same time protecting the end user. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And one final word here. It always amazes me. We that sit up here, we just rent these jobs for a little while. They're not ours to own. It's you people that work in the county every day and work here for your entire careers that truly have ownership in what happens in El Paso County. And it always makes me feel so good that we have folks that have been here for 30, 31 years in your case. It's absolutely amazing to me that people want to call this their work home for their entire careers at a time when nobody does that anymore. So Trudi, that's absolutely a testament to you and all you've done, and a testament to all the people that you've worked with as well. I can't tell you how proud I am to be a little bit part of these 2,600 employees that truly make up a family in El Paso County, and you certainly deserve a huge amount of credit for being able to perpetuate that kind of idea in our community. Thank you again for your service. Please call Jeff on a regular basis and let him know to consider the end user, and if he doesn't do that, we're going to be calling you back, okay? Just know that. All right, anything else? All right, it's been moved and seconded, and so with that, I will call the roll, then we'll stand in a brief recess and take a picture. Commissioner Bremer.
Aye.
Commissioner Vanderwerf.
An audacious aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
Aye.
The chair votes aye. That passes unanimously. We will stand in a brief recess for a picture.